Hello everyone, welcome to our lesson today. I want to share with you a few tips on how you can express your opinion in English. Okay, so that's why I brought this topic here for you, sharing your opinion. Okay, I'm going to share with you some phrases that you can use in everyday conversation, and I hope this contributes to your English learning process. Okay, so let's get started with the first one here. I think and I believe. Very easy, right? I think and I believe. So this is going to be number one today. I think is just a very common way to express your opinion. I believe is a little bit more formal. It's a little more formal. Both are used in everyday conversation, and you can also use both of them with a word that. For example, I believe that, and you want to express your opinion. I think that is also correct. However, it is more common to use I believe that because you are expressing a mental process, and I think is mostly reporting something. Okay, so it is more likely to just drop the word that whenever we use I think, and we keep the word that when we use I believe. Okay, so just make sure you remember that. Number two, we have I truly, firmly, strongly believe that. Okay, using the same words, think and believe. I believe that. But if you want to emphasize this, you need to add truly. I truly believe that. I firmly believe that. I strongly believe that. You need to subscribe to my channel, okay, if you want to keep learning more English. And then we have number three, I honestly, or I really think, I definitely think, okay? I definitely think you have to enroll into this course if you want to keep learning more, okay? So we have number 1, 2, and 3. Let's move on to number 4. In my opinion. In my opinion is the same as saying in my view. This is a very common and typical way to express your opinion, okay? Number 5, you can add the word honest or the word humble. In my honest opinion, in my humble opinion. You use this expression when you want to share your opinion, and perhaps it's not going to be that easy to express, so you need to be careful about the words that you want to express. You can say in my honest opinion or in my humble opinion. Okay, maybe it's an opinion that is going to hurt the other person, but you know that it's necessary to do it. Okay, number 6, frankly speaking. Frankly speaking, it's just another way to express your opinion, and this means that you're being very honest, okay? You're talking man to man. You're talking in a sincere way, frankly speaking, okay? Then we have number 7. I'm of the opinion that. I'm of the opinion that is similar to saying this is my opinion or this is my way of thinking, okay? And let's move on to the next one here. We have number 8, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this is a very good expression, and I think it's more formal than saying, for example, in my opinion, in my view. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I can tell, okay, or from what I know, and then you can express your opinion. Number 9, it seems to me that. You can use this expression whenever you want to emphasize that you feel sure about your opinion, about the things that you want to share, okay? So it seems to me that. Number 10, personally, I believe, and this is like your personal point of view, okay? Personally, I believe that, and you can continue explaining. Number 11, it's my belief that, okay? You're more likely to see this expression in written English, right? Not very much in spoken English, but mostly whenever you read or write a formal thing, okay? It's my belief that number 12, it's clear to me that, this is very similar to it seems to me that, it's clear to me that, okay? Here, it might sound like you still have some doubts, but here, you already know that whatever you want to share as your opinion, it is very clear, okay? So you can say it's clear to me that something. 13, in my experience. Well, 13 and 14, let's do both of them together. It's about the same thing. In my experience, based on my experience. They are both referring to your experience. So here you're using the word in, and here you're using the word based on. Now notice something very important, something that most beginners and pre-intermediate students have trouble with, using the expression based on, okay? It's not based in, remember that, okay? So these are some expressions I wanted to share with you. I'm going to erase because I also want to share expressions of how you can agree and disagree with someone's opinion, okay? So hold on there. So now we're gonna continue with this section here, agreeing with someone's opinion or disagreeing with someone's opinion, okay? I'm gonna start with the expressions that you can use whenever you agree with someone's opinion, okay? Let's begin with number 1, which is yes, definitely. When you agree with somebody, you can use this expression. Yes, definitely, absolutely, okay? Number 2, I feel the same way. When you want to express that you share the same opinion, okay? So you can say, I feel the same way. Number 3, I agree with you. Now with this expression you need to be careful, especially if you're a Latino, okay? Because sometimes we want to add am, I am agree, which is not correct, okay? And I have to explain this to my students every time they come up with this situation. So I agree, that's the correct way. I agree with you, okay? Number 4, that's a very valid point. That's a very valid point, okay? It's a good point there, okay? Number 5, I think what you said is true, okay? I believe that what you said is something true, okay? I think what you said is true. That's another way how you can express your opinion. Number 6, you're right. You're right, okay? This means that you strongly agree with the other person. You're right. Okay? Next, disagreeing with someone's opinion. To disagree, well, you can just say, like, politely, I understand, okay? Or I see your point, I see your point. That makes sense, that makes sense. You can use this expression if you feel like, okay, it makes sense, but there's something else that we need to add, or you're missing something that is very important, okay? That makes sense. Number 4, I'm sorry, but I don't agree. I'm sorry, but I don't agree. I don't agree with you. I disagree on this also. I disagree. Number 5. And number 6, you've got a good point there, but you've got a good point there. It means that what the other person is saying is important, or it's good, but there's something that they're missing or something you don't agree with, okay? This is how you can express your opinion in English. Firstly, I share with you how you can share your opinion, then how you can agree with someone's opinion or disagree with his or her opinion if necessary, okay? So thank you very much for watching the video and see you next time. God bless you.